What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. This will be episode 3 of the 0 to 100,000 stock portfolio challenge. So just as a quick summary of episode 2, the 13 companies of the 25 that we bought on in that video were in the technology sector, which were Apple, Google, Facebook and Microsoft. In the consumer discretionary sector, I had Tesla, McDonald's and Amazon. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and Procter& Gamble were in the consumer staples sector, and I had 3 companies in the financial sector: Bank of America, JP Morgan Chase, and Goldman Sachs. And in today's video, we're going to cover the other 7 sectors that I've added into this portfolio, which are the communication services sector, the energy sector, healthcare sector, the industrials, materials, real estate sector, and utilities. In terms of the communication services sector, I've allocated out 2 slots for companies to add into the portfolio, and I have added Walt Disney, which I paid €108.02 for. I currently have 1 share, and the position is down 0.2% or down 22 cents. AT&T is the second of these companies, and I've added 1 share into the portfolio thus far at a cost of €25.17. This position is currently down 0.08% or down 2 cents. In the energy sector, I've added 1 company into my portfolio, which is Chevron. I currently have 1 share at a cost of €72.10. This position is currently down just under 0.2% or 14 cents. As energy stocks can be quite volatile, I found that I was going to take one of the communication services slots and put it into an energy slot. So as such, I was going to just keep Walt Disney in the communication services sector and take out AT&T, and I was going to add in a second energy stock in the form of ExxonMobil to counteract Chevron. But I'm going to leave as is for now, and maybe down the line we might alter this. In the healthcare sector, I've added 3 positions to my portfolio. The first of these being Abbvie, which I have 1 share in this company at a total cost of €80.41. This position is currently up 0.41% or 33 cents in total. The second company is Johnson & Johnson, and I currently just have only 0.1 of a share in this company with a cost of €12.95. This position is currently up 2.13% or 27 cents in total. And the third healthcare sector stock that I've added to my portfolio is Pfizer. I currently have 1 share in this company at a cost of €32.96. This position is up 2.01% or 65 cents in total. There is currently 2 industrial sector stocks in my portfolio, with the first of these being Caterpillar. I currently have 1 share at a cost of €117.34. This position is currently up 1.54% or €1.78. The second of these industrial stocks is 3M, and I currently have just a quarter of a share at a cost of €34.27. This position is currently down 0.2% or 7 cents in total. In terms of the material sector, I've added 1 gold stock, which is Barrick Gold. I have 1 share in this company so far at a cost of €24.84. This position is currently up 0.57% or 14 cents in total. One of the main reasons that I've added a gold stock into this portfolio is to hedge against currencies. So for example, if the US dollar goes up, these gold shares and stocks will fall, and vice versa. So if the US dollar falls, these gold shares should rise also. In terms of my real estate stocks, I currently have 1, which is Realty Income. This currently has 1 share in the portfolio at a cost of €51.81. The position is currently down 0.12% or 6 cents overall. This is quite a unique stock as it pays a monthly dividend unlike the other 24 stocks in my portfolio. And the final sector that is in my portfolio is the utility sector, and I've allocated 2 slots into my portfolio for this. And the first being waste management. I currently have 1 share at a cost of €94.21. This position is currently up 1.06% or just under €1 in total. And the second utility sector stock is Duke Energy. I currently have 1 share in this company at a cost of €68.63. This position is currently down 0.15% or 10 cents in total. And one of the main reasons that I've added this stock into my portfolio is to hedge against the energy sector stock that I've added in, which was Chevron, as Duke Energy is more of renewable energy, which is the way forward. So since the last video, I've added in a further €500 into the portfolio, which is just under $600. As I was saying in my last video, I wanted to get my Apple shares up to one full share before the stock split. So I went ahead and bought zero point 0.8 of a share at a total cost of €325.17. The second buy was in Goldman Sachs. I bought zero point 0.9 of a share to get it up to one full share at a cost of €153.42. And thirdly, I just bought 0.15 of a share with leftover money in 3M at a total cost of €20.55. So with the initial investments into the 25 companies in this portfolio, it is currently worth €2,434.80. I have invested €2,390.78, which adds up to a €44 return so far, or 1.84% increase in my investment. As I was saying in the first video in this series, I wanted to have each of the 25 companies to have 4% of my funds allocated to it. But as you can imagine, when starting off blue chip companies and buying fractional shares, etc., it will take quite a while to get all these companies to 4%, so the weightings are quite off for now. So after the first drip feed into my portfolio, I currently have 17.32% of my funds allocated to Apple. I have 11.43% in Amazon, 7.42% in Microsoft. In Tesla, I have 7.13%, Goldman Sachs 7.05%. I have 5.49% in Google or Alphabet, Class A. In Caterpillar, I have 4.82%. In Procter & Gamble, I have 4.78%. In terms of PepsiCo, I have 4.75%, Walt Disney 4.44%, I have 3.87% in Waste Management, 3.3% in Abbvie, in Chevron I have 2.96%, in Duke Energy it's 2.82%, in Realty Income it's 2.13%, in Coke it's 1.73%. Next up is 3M with 1.41% allocated, Pfizer has 1.35%, AT&T has 1.03%, and Barrick Gold has 1.02%. The rest of the companies now are under the 1%, so these need to be increased over time. The first of these being Facebook at 0.93%. Bank of America has 0.87% allocated, McDonald's is 0.74%, and JP Morgan Chase is 6.8%. So with that being said, that brings the end to today's video. I'd be very grateful if you could like and especially subscribe to this channel, and I would love to know your views and opinions on this 25 company portfolio in the comments below. I'm also very interested to know other people's views and opinions on their own portfolios and reasonings behind their investments, so it'd be great if you could comment below with your investments also and how your portfolio is doing overall. I'd also love to know it in relation to diversification, if you have left out some sectors in your portfolio or if you're really heavily invested in other sectors such as technology. So since starting this portfolio challenge a few days back, I'm currently 2.5% towards my goal of 100,000 invested. Over the coming weeks, months, and probably years, I'll be adding into this portfolio to get it up to the €100,000, and I'll be tracking it every step of the way. So stay tuned for more further updates on this. Thanks very much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.